Today's review is another one of the new German beers. This is a Tapir Entertainment System IPA. But what's it going to be like? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're reviewing another one of the German beers. This time it's in a can, and this is called Tapir Entertainment Systems. It's sort of in English. 6.5%, no, 6.8% ABV, IPA, and it actually's got the hops that I can work out. The hops are Magnum, Simcoe, Citra, and Sentinel. So, again, I'm not sure what it's going to be like. There's lots of stuff in German here, which I'm not quite sure I understand. It does say an IBU of 65, which I think is quite high. So I think it's going to be more, on the West Coast side. I'm not expecting a hazy, juicy beer, but let's crack it open, get it in glass, and see what we do get. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these German beers are very much, I'll say on the dark side, but they are very traditional type of IPAs. They're not the New World East Coast type of IPAs. Not exactly, you know, big on haze and big on fruit. They're very similar to sort of German beers in the dry bitterness sort of stakes. So beer in a glass is no different. A very sort of copper-coloured beer. 2 and a bit fingers. I'd say it's reasonably compacted head, really, but there's a lot of carbonation moving up the glass. It's got a slight haze to it, but it's not what I would call hazy. Yeah, very West Coast looking. Let's see what the aroma's like. I'll take the glasses off, don't need those for the aroma. Yeah, I mean, it smells quite nice. There's lots of pininess in there. I mean, hops like, what was the hops I said? Simcoe, Sentinel especially. Piney. There's an orange and grapefruit in there. Orange rind, that sort of thing. As I say, very sort of West Coast in that sort of aroma. So let's see if it tastes like it. Cheers, everyone. Prost. Oh, that tastes quite nice, actually. Orangey. Marmalade. There's a nice flavour there with a little bit of pininess in there. This is what I would call a very good West Coast in terms of it's got that nice refreshing bite. Sweet sort of flavours that come in on the front end. Very much orange being the big profile. A little bit maybe passion fruit in there, but lots of orange, lots of variations of orange. You're getting the pulpy sort of sweet part of it, but you're also getting the rind. Bitterness wise, I say it's not as bitter as a lot of West Coast, and it's not as dry, I don't think. It's quite smooth. It's almost got a malty sweetness to it, but it's very inviting, and it's a really good, easy drinking beer. I like it. You know, I mean, this is the sort of West Coast sort of style that I like. It's not too bitter, it's not too dry, it's not too piney. The orange is there, but it doesn't go into that sort of sharp, rindy sort of bitterness of orange. There's a nice level of sweetness that I don't think you normally associate with West Coast. You don't get the sweetness in there, but it's good, and it's quite smooth. Even though a lot of carbonation, it's quite a smooth beer. Yeah, I'd almost say, out of the German beers I've had so far, this one is definitely the best. A very good West Coast type of example of a West Coast IPA. Nice and sweet, smooth, a nice sort of refreshment. And a very, very sort of Moorish sort of quality. That sort of orangey, sort of sweet marmalade flavour that sort of comes through. Just makes you want to drink more of it. I'm a massive fan of marmalade, the conserve, as you say. I love that on a pizza toast. So I do like that flavour, and this just hits the right sweet spot for me. A very good beer. So, Tapir. I don't know what Tapir Entertainment System means. I don't know what it's all about. It might actually be, it says Blauer Tapir. I'm just thinking if that's the actual brewery. Tapir is the name of the brewery. It's difficult to really tell because I didn't do any German at school, and I don't know any German. I think Tapir might mean something. It probably means drinking or something like that. I don't know. But it could be the brewery. No, it's difficult to tell what the brewery is, but it's a good beer. Take it from me, it's good beer. I don't know if you're ever going to find this, but you know, if you see German beer with these sort of hops in it, then it could be a good one. So let's get some scores. Okay, the scores are in for Tapir Entertainment Systems. I'm still not sure whether Tapir is the brewery or whether that's the full name of the beer. I'll try and do a bit of research beforehand, and you know, when I put the thumbnail and stuff together, I will hopefully work out what the brewery is. But let's get the scores. So I enjoyed this beer. It's a good German beer. So starting with aroma, appearance, flavour, value for money. Again, I'm not sure how much I paid, so it will get a 7. And finally, my overall experience. Total the scores up. It's another recommended score. Total score off. It's a Whitesnake beer, slightly in slow and easy. And that's what this is all about. It's nice to have a beer like this because it's not something I normally would have, but I've really enjoyed it. Definitely the best of the German beers so far, but I've still got a few more to come. I've been interspersing these with other beer reviews as well, so I'm not doing all the German ones together. So, you know, we might see some other ones before we see the other German ones, but there's still a few more very interesting looking. A lot of them don't really give an indication of what they are. I've got a double IPA, pale ale, and I think golden ale. I think the 3 ones I've got left. So hopefully subscribe to the channel, and then you'll know when those are released. Give it a thumbs up if you like the German beers. What do you think of German beer, German craft beer? Is it craft beer or is it just German beer? I don't know. But let me know in the comments what you think of German beer generally. I'll say this now, but Prost Bottle Shop, if you're ever in the Wirral and everything and you go there, they have a whole section on craft beer and they have a massive section of all kinds of German beers, and I haven't even sort of delved into that. It's something that I should do really. I probably will do it later on in the year when the weather gets better. I want to drink some more crisp lagery type of beers. I will probably say, right, Ian, give me your recommendations on the top 3 or 4, you know, German beers, and we'll go from there. So keep an eye on the channel for those, and until the next one, drink good craft beer and keep on rocking.